Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd. We have this time the Time Warriors, that refers to the Sontarans who make their first appearance on Doctor Who in this series of 4 episodes. And also the first appearance of Sarah Jane Smith, who comes on as an imposter to her mother, who is a scientist, and in trying to impersonate her mother, the Doctor catches on to her pretty quickly, and she reveals that she's a journalist looking for a good story. We see only a very brief scene with the Brigadier, still, even after all the time has passed, to be somewhat suspicious of the Doctor's motives with whatever he does. So there is the kind of interplay between the two of them, which is kind of a dance, if you will. They both have high regard for each other, but would die before either one of them knew that. So that was an interesting situation there. Now, other than the introduction of Sarah Jane and the Sontarans, I found the episode to be a little weak, and not on the special effects side. The special effects were pretty good. The costuming and the reality of the Middle Ages was captured pretty well. They looked like they used, in parts, pretty good sets. I mean, you could tell the doors were molded plastic, but I think in the television technology of the time that wouldn't have been noticed as much. Nevertheless, there were some things that kind of struck me as they were going on. These Middle Age era people did not seem to be as bloody as they pretended to be. There was some swordplay and things like this, but virtually nobody was killed in the episode. And that was something, I suppose, that was restricted at the time by rules on television for family shows like Doctor Who has always been. And so it's a matter of having to pull back. Go bring them to the dungeon, we'll kill them later, and never do. And even in the fact of the sabotage that the Doctor does by spiking all of their stew or something like that, they still are able to wake up in time to get away before the final explosion happens. And so that's, I think that probably the only one that dies in this is the Sontaran himself. So, and that's only by a mistake, not really of anything intentional. So it goes along with the Doctor's pacifism. I mean, that has been brought to light in more recent years. But even then, the bombs that he invented were just stink bombs, and he did his best not to do any harm to anyone. And of course, a lot of this could be a matter of the butterfly effect. If you kill one person in the Middle Ages, how does that affect you in the 20th century? Although they really didn't go that way in any of the dialogue. So what we have here is kind of like the pirates who don't do any pillaging, and so in this case, warlike people who don't really do much in the way of a war. So that's what I gather from this. Sets were good, generally speaking. Makeup and costuming were good. And of course, you get all of the heroism out of the Doctor and the cleverness, which they consider sorcery in the time. And it's a funny little thing where he's leaving and they pronounce him a great sorcerer. And he says, "I'm not a sorcerer at all." And then, of course, he gets in the TARDIS and it disappears. It would seem, even now, to be some sort of black magic. Anyway, that's what we see on this particular episode. Like I say, the real reason that you want to watch it is just to see how Sarah Jane became one of the Doctor's companions. Like many, there have been in times when the Doctor's invited people to help to come along, and there have been other times when people have stowed away or been in some kind of trouble in which way that they had to be brought onto the TARDIS. or just accidentally fell in it. So that's the situation we find out with Sarah Jane. And we have another regular enemy that has carried on as one of the big ones, along with Daleks and Cybermen. So I'd like to know what you think. Please put it in the comments below, and of course don't forget to subscribe. We have one more. We're going to do the last John Pertwee series of episodes in which he regenerates into Tom Baker. So that should be interesting as well, and that'll be next week. Later this week, we have already another Babylon 5, should be tomorrow, and then near the end of the week, we'll have another visit with Professor O, and we're going to talk about war movies. So hope that you will be around for that. So until then, don't go far.